What's going on, my fellow troops? My name is Xavvo and welcome back to a brand new video. So today I'm going to be explaining the weapon mastery and all that sort of stuff to you in today's video, how it works. I'm not talking about mastery camos per se. I'm talking about the actual mastery for the weapons, how it works, the badges, and how to completely finish your weapon in a sense. So first things first, you obviously want to head over to your weapons category, head over to create a class, of course, go to the weapon that you desire to finish, click on it, go to gunsmith, then go over to weapon mastery, and then you'll see this tab here. Now, there is assault, well, this is for assault rifle alpha, which is the XM4. As you can see, there's a marksman challenge, a sharpshooter challenge, an expert, and then of course master. There is something called hunter, which I will explain as well, and then diamond, which that one isn't really too relevant. Diamond basically is a achievement or a badge you unlock when you do the minimum gold challenges for all the amount needed of a certain weapon. So for assault rifles, I would only need to get this diamond badge unlocked if I did 5 assault rifles, which I'm actually one off from getting dark ether, so there'll be a video coming shortly on the channel, a bit like my Damascus video where I unlocked dark ether, and I'll go through every single gun that I finished it on, which is going to be really cool. I'm super excited for that. So yeah, I'm literally one gun off. So as you can see, 5 assault rifles is what I need for diamond in the game, plague diamond, whatever that may be. They label it under the same thing, so even though it says diamond here, it just means plague diamond if you're in zombies. So this will change. So if you're in the SMGs category, it'll say you need to do 5 SMGs minimum for this diamond badge. For whatever, like the shotguns, you need to do 2 minimum. It's just based off how many were in the game at the start is the minimum that you need to do. So this here, don't mix this up with these badges. These 4 badges here are individualized, so they are set on each weapon. Each weapon has these 4 separate challenges to do, but these 2 are, as you can see, class challenges. So this will look the same, this hunter challenge, if I go to any of my other assault rifles. So if I go to any of my other assault rifles, it will also say I've done 20,845 as I'm recording this, because that is how many eliminations I've gotten with every AR in the entire game. So if you are worrying about how to do hunter challenges because you want to get every single calling card unlocked in the mastery system, you don't really need to worry. You kind of unlock these hunter challenges, calling cards, really easy for each weapon class. So there's only 10 hunter challenges you need to do in this game. So because there's 10 weapon classes, AR, SMG, shotguns, pistols, you name it, because there's 10, there is 10 hunter challenges in the game. You will unlock these super easily just by playing with all of your guns. The only weapon class that I have somehow not finished hunter challenges for by casually playing is the launchers, and that's because there's only 2 of them, and the launchers are really quick for unlocking camos on in zombies. So I actually didn't finish the hunter challenges for my launchers, but that's the only ones I haven't done. I'll go back and finish them at a later point, but I've done 9 out of 10 of the hunter challenges myself in zombies. You have a hunter challenge, by the way, in zombies for all the weapon classes, but you also have it for multiplayer. So it's really weird as well. Something you'll notice is when you unlock the hunter challenge for a certain class in zombies, it won't actually label it as, like, let's say assault rifle, a hunter assault rifle or something like that. It'll just say like assault rifle master, which is really confusing because you actually get an assault rifle master, I think, if you finish all of the weapons in general. Something like that, so it's really confusing, but it basically just means hunter. But in multiplayer, it does label that it's a hunter calling card for like the assault rifles or whatever. So it's really weird in zombies, but it's basically the same thing. So you'll know if you see the little description here, it says 5,000 eliminations. If you see that for your assault rifles in zombies, for example, underneath the one of them that says assault rifle master, it just means hunter. That's how you distinguish it by its description. But yeah, so I've explained these 2, now on to the actual master stuff. So with the marksman, this one's super easy. To get this badge, all you've got to do is get your weapon to max level, so that's level 55 for assault rifles and SMGs. I think for melees, it's level 35. For pistols, it may be 35 as well. I'm not too sure. Don't take my word on that. But each weapon, I will put them on screen after in the editing process. I'll explain on screen what each of these max levels are for each weapon class. It doesn't differentiate like Modern Warfare. Every single weapon in a certain class will have the same level of max level. In Modern Warfare, it was really confusing. Some assault rifles will have max level 47, some will have max level 46, some would have 49. It's really all over the place in Modern Warfare, but in this game, every single class has the same max level weapon level. For a bit of advice for maxing out your weapon fast, something I'd say is obviously stick on your double weapon XPs if you have any double weapon XPs. If you're in zombies, play public matches. You cannot underestimate the power of playing in public matches. Of course, I know it's a struggle because there's lots of terrible players in there sometimes, and there's a lot of lag issues, connectivity issues, and hosts keep leaving, but public matches will get you 3 times the amount of weapon XP than you will get in a solo or private, so you're going to unlock so much more levels in a public match compared to the other two. So for zombies, that's my advice. And for multiplayer, I would say to level up your weapon really fast, I'd say go into face-off 6v6. That is really, really useful because in face-off 6v6, they're very short, close quarter fights, and you'll be getting far more kills, meaning more XP generated and far more levels. So I use face-off 6v6 all the time. Of course, you could hop onto like a Nuketown 24/7 if you so wish, or whatever, but I wouldn't advise playing on big maps. Just play on like smaller maps that will get you more kills, and you'll get this one done really quickly. Sharpshooter. This just means whatever designated amount of eliminations you've got to get minimum for your game, that's what you need to do. For zombies, I need to get 5,000 eliminations with the XM4, which as you can see, I've got 5,023, so I have passed the Sharpshooter badge. So that one's pretty self-explanatory. Just hop into a game. If you come over to this weapon class yourself, as I've explained how to do that, and you see what your individual challenge is, focus on it, and once you complete it, you can obviously finish the mastery and then move on to the next weapon. That's how I do it. Just like you do one, you complete all the stuff, start over on the next weapon, just keep doing it. You can easily complete all the masters. But for advice for zombies, I have some really good advice for how to get really good eliminations, like good spots to give long rounds. So for D-Machine, I'd say sit up in the penthouse. For Firebase Z, I'd say sit up in the Colonel's office. That is your best option. And then for, I think, Mauer Toten, I myself tend to sit up near where the little zip line goes down from the top of the roof. I'll show you on screen which one I mean. I don't know if this is like a really well-known one, if anyone actually uses this, but I use it myself. So that is one I use. And obviously, if you ever need to escape, you can take the zip line behind you. So that's my advice for getting loads of kills in zombies. For multiplayer, as I say, the kills, that really just comes back down to face-off 6v6 and maybe playing on smaller maps. That will get you a lot more kills. I think the challenge is actually far less as well in multiplayer. Well, it might be tedious, but zombies, you get kills pretty quickly, but in multiplayer, it's about usually 10 times less, I think. So even though it says like 5,000 eliminations with the XM4 in zombies, that could be like 500 eliminations in multiplayer, so that will differentiate. So for expert, this is really easy. That just means unlock your 35 zombie camos or multiplayer camos. So once you get all of them unlocked, you will easily unlock the expert badge. So yeah, as I say, if you want to get critical hits, because most of the camos in zombies really tell you to just aim for the head, more or less, because you will get challenges done just by getting kills, but critical hits as well are usually the main thing to focus on in zombies. So as I say, all of those like little camp spots I already labeled, they're all really good for critical hits in zombies. So I would take advantage of those, and of course select on the Deadshot Daiquiri perk. I keep rambling on about Deadshot Daiquiri in nearly all my zombie tutorials when I'm talking about weapons and stuff, but it's so useful. It will get you all of your headshot accuracy. As soon as you lock it on, you're just going to keep locking on every so often and shooting. You'll keep getting tons of headshots. So yeah, as I say, multiplayer, I don't really have advice for it because I don't really play multiplayer too much, but as I say, just try and sort of play smaller maps and sort of focus on headshotting people and whatnot. So that's how you do these 3 things. So these 3 badges, once these are complete for zombies or multiplayer, you will unlock the master badge for that weapon, and as well as that, you will unlock the calling card for that weapon for master. So hopefully I helped you out. If I did, be sure to smash a like on this video, comment, subscribe, and turn the notice to a single video that comes out on this channel. I'd really appreciate it. Check all the plugins that are on screen throughout the video, and yeah, I can't wait to unlock Dark Ether in the next video. So yeah, see you then. Thank you for watching again, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye guys.